Vijay from CUET 100, and here in this video we are going to discuss how to score 100% in the English language test of the CUET UG 2023. In fact, we have named this YouTube channel CUET 100 in order to inspire you to get 100% in each of the tests that you take this year. Is it possible to get 100% in this test? Alright, I did it in 2022. You can see my scorecard here. Alright, I want you to do it in 2023. Why should it be difficult? It was the most taken test in CUET UG 2022. 4,85,894 people took the test last year and more than 7 lakh people had applied for it. We expect these numbers to be much higher this year. Now, it's mandatory for all honors courses of the JNU. It's mandatory for all 3 UG courses offered by the prestigious Tata Institute of Social Sciences. It is mandatory for many professional programs like BBA, BA, LLB, journalism, etc. of many different universities like at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University, Delhi. It's a state university, I'm sure you know. It's mandatory for BA honors in English. Of course, English would be mandatory for English honors. BBA, BA in Law and Politics is a wonderful program at UG level offered by this university. Similarly, at Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, popularly known as IP University, is mandatory again for BA English honors, BA Economics honors also, BBA, BCom and BJMC too. Alright, now there are many astonishing facts for you. This test is not mandatory for a single course at Banaras Hindu University. Yes, for any of the courses there, you can opt for one of Hindi and English. Alright, so English is not mandatory. You can certainly opt for it, but it's not mandatory. Similarly, at University of Allahabad also, it's not mandatory even for a single course. Okay? In University of Delhi, the most sought after university which accepts CUET UG scores, out of 73 courses, is mandatory only for 2. BA Honours in English and BA Honours in Journalism. 2 out of 73. I'm sure you do not believe it, but it's a fact. Not to say that you cannot take this test for other courses. You can, but it's not mandatory. It's a choice. Alright? Familiarize yourself with the test. You need to attempt any 40 out of 50. No conditions here. Marking pattern for a correct response plus 5, and for an incorrect response you get a penalty of 1 mark. Get 2 actual English tests of CUET UG 2022 in the description of this video. Get them now. Alright, how is the structure of the test? 3 passages of 6 questions each, so total of 18 questions on reading comprehension, synonyms 4 questions, antonyms 4, idioms 4, a word for a group of words 4, spelling check, what else you want 4, analogies 4, and figures of speech 4. 4 questions on jumbled sentence as well. Alright? Okay, now in order to inspire you to get 100%, some data for you. Number of people who got 100% last year, that is 40 out of 40 answers correct, was 8,236. More than 8,000 people got 100%, and number of people who got 38 or more correct was more than 23,000. 37 or more than 32,000. 36 or more than 63,000. 35 or more correct answers, more than 75,000. Look at it. Look at it. And I want you to be in the group of the leftmost column. Mind you, in the group of all 40, of course. Now, please do Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis. I'm sure almost everyone is familiar with this book. Only that we do not do it, or many of us start doing it and then leave it after doing the first 50 pages. Do it from the first page till the last one. Do all the exercises as well. Revise idioms from any basic book on idioms. Learn all figures of speech like what a metaphor is, what is a simile, what is an irony, what is alliteration, etc. etc. Be particular about the spelling of each and every word that you write. Okay, 4 questions on spelling check. Mind you, do all available English tests of CUET UG 2022. 2 tests are there in the description of this video. Isn't that? We have made the task much easier for you. Alright? By the way, how many of you noticed that the spelling itself was misspelled on the last slide? We expected you to be very careful. Alright? Look at the 4th bullet. Be particular about the spelling that you write here. This is incorrect. You have to notice such things. Okay? Alright, next time you would. Similarly, you need to be very particular about one thing. Look at this question. This question had actually appeared in CUET UG 2022. Of course, in English language test. It was based on a passage. From the given options, select the one which is true according to the passage. Alright. The answer was A. People identified it very fast and they marked A as the answer. But hey, A is not an option. There are 4 statements A, B, C and D, of which A is correct. And A is given as option C. Alright, A is given as option C. So all those people who marked A in place of C earned -1 and not +5. So here there were a good number of people who got -1 after getting the right answer. So it's a perfect example of operation successful, patient dead. Do not do that. Okay. Now, there are certain ways in which the NTA itself helps you. Look at this question. From the given options, select the one which correctly explains the expression to be at 6s and 7s. I'm sure many of you are already familiar with this idiom. Now, look at option A. To be a primary school student. Okay. Can there be anything more stupid than this? Oh yes, look at option C. To be certain of batting well in a cricket match. Now please write it down in the comment section of the video that of option A and C, which one is more stupid? Only stupid people can mark either A or C as the answer. Isn't that? So NTA also helps you a lot. Alright, please use the options effectively. 100% in English language test is a low-hanging fruit. You just need to grab it. Alright? Okay, you need to attempt only 40 out of 50 questions. So there is plenty of scope for leave. Do not attempt a question if you do not know the meaning of a word or idiom. Just leave it. Okay, why do you have to tax yourself about that? Or if the question itself is ambiguous, you have choices. Okay? Alright. Even from a passage, you can attempt some and can leave some. There is no rule that once you start attempting questions from a particular passage, you need to attempt all 6. Okay? If you think that any question is ambiguous or if you're not sure about the answer of a particular question, just leave that. Alright. And anyway, why should you bother about the first 10 leaves? Anyway, you need to leave 10 questions because out of the 50 questions, you have to attempt only 40. Alright. Okay. Do not give yourself the excuse that you are Hindi medium. मैं भी हिंदी मीडियम हूँ. मैंने तो स्कोर कर लिया ना इस इम्तिहान में और बहुत सारे इम्तिहान में. So can you? Okay, I've studied in Hindi medium till grade 12. Okay, all the best. And hey, if you like the video and our effort, please do like the session, share it with your friends and foes, and subscribe to CUET 100. Thank you.